Hi, my name is Natalie DeFusco-Funk, and I am the 2016 Virginia State Teacher of the Year. I am a 5th grade teacher from Salem City Schools, which is in Southwest Virginia. We're like 45 minutes from Blacksburg and Virginia Tech. I am really excited to be sharing the message with you this month because it's something that is near and dear and extremely important to me. So I want to be talking about the whole child. And during my year as Teacher of the Year during 2016, whenever I had the chance to speak to future teachers or stakeholders, my message was always the same, and it was centered around this quote by Frederick Douglass, that it is easier to build strong children than repair broken men. That quote is extremely important in the work that we do because we are building children. We are helping students become effective thinkers and problem solvers and friends, and helping them learn how they're going to contribute in the world around us. And that is physically exhausting, emotionally exhausting, mentally exhausting. We're building people. So today I want to share with you my top 3 tips, because there's so much that we do every single day, and I want to share my top 3 tips with you for how we can help to build those children and how we can teach the whole child. My first tip is very simple, and it's about saying hello. Greet every child every day. If you can stand at your door, even better. If you can stand at your door and greet every child as they are walking in and say good morning and their name, it is going to help start the day off on a really positive note. If you can't stand at the door, because that happened to me today, make sure you say hello to every child and that you say their name so they feel welcome in their classroom. My second tip number 2, is to address the 70-30 principle. So Victoria Halsey, author of Brilliance by Design, talks about the 70-30 principle, and there are 2 parts to this principle. So the first one is that students should be talking 70% of their time and only listening 30% of the time. That's a lot of time that they're talking, and that's really important because in that time, they are building conversational skills. They're learning how to communicate with their classmates. The 70-30 principle also applies to being taught. Students should be practicing concepts 70% of the time and only being directly taught 30% of the time. When we do that, it frees us up to walk around, to become a facilitator, to help students engage with the content and figure it out on their own and make understanding and remediate as necessary. But when they're figuring it out on their own, they're building their ability to problem solve and make decisions. And that's about my last tip. Tip number 3 is about decisions and giving choice. So give choice. We know from research that giving choice, any amount of choice, naturally increases student engagement. So the choice might be, you can sit at your seat or you can sit on the rug, and we have increased student engagement. The other thing about giving choice is that it helps students learn how to make decisions. I saw another quote by Alfie Kohn, who is an author, and the quote stated, "The way kids learn to make good decisions is by making decisions, not by following directions." Our students need practice in making decisions in low-risk environments so that as they grow and have to encounter more high-risk situations, that they're ready and they're prepared to make an effective and positive choice. So for example, choosing which book to read is a practice making a choice. And as they get older and maybe they're in middle school and they're choosing to walk away from peer pressure, they've had the experience making choices in some low-risk situations. So those are my top 3 tips. Number 1, greet your students every day. Number 2, utilize the 70-30 principle. And number 3, give choice. I'll bring us back to my quote that it is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. And remember that this is hard work, that it's exhausting, so take a deep breath, do your best, and know that you are doing amazing things for the children that we serve in this state of Virginia. I wish you the best of luck for the remainder of your school year, and if I can ever be of help, or if you want to talk further about anything that I've talked about, please don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great rest of your school year. Thank you.